Good morning, guys. This is Ben, the Bearded Weaver. But today, I guess I'll be called the Bearded Spinner because I'm going to show you my spinning fleet. The first wheel I'm going to show you is a Golding Glory, is what they're called. She's a Scotch tension wheel. She weighs about 18 pounds. The thing with the Goldings is they spin super smooth because they have an iron ring around the wheel, which gives it extra oomph and just makes it smooth as heck. And there's bearings in the back that doesn't ever need oiled, which makes it really easy to just treadle and just work with. It's just a really smooth spinning wheel. But this is Goldie. She's the wood is cherry. It's David's sister. She came up from Alabama with David when he came up. She came with a bunch of bobbins for the regular flower, and she came with the jumbo flower also, which is pretty cool for flying or whatever. But the wood is cherry, which I absolutely love cherry. As you can see, she's aging really nicely into that red patina that they get. The fiber I'm spinning is from Greenwood Fiberworks. The colorway is called Calypso. I kind of forget that I have Calypso once in a while, and I order 3 or 4 braids of it because the colorway is just absolutely stunning. Greenwood Fiberworks is probably one of my favorite dyers. They just do, her colorways are just amazing. The fiber, look, I want to say it's camel and silk. Yeah, it's camel and silk, which is just a luscious blend to spin. So, but yes, like I said, this is Goldie. She came up with David a couple weeks ago. So the Golding spinning wheels are very nice. This is the Glory, so this is like his regular production spinning wheel, like the ones that he makes and sells consistently. You can also get from Golding. He does hand-carved maidenhead looking spinning wheels. You'll see them all the time. Like there's one that has a dragon on it, sea turtles, all sorts of them. But those typically run upwards of 10,000 or more. They're gorgeous pieces of art, so well worth every penny. But you don't see them around very often because of the price tag, unfortunately. But I'm very excited. I've wanted a Golding wheel ever since I went to Rhinebeck and tried one out. So when I had the opportunity to get this girl, I definitely jumped on it. So, and the weaving front, I'll go ahead and mention that just to show you how quiet and how nice this one spins up. Then I'll show you Absalom, my Kromski minstrel. But on the weaving front, Reaper, I got the first repeat done on him on the 16 shaft cable loom. David is about halfway threaded, and Tank, I got 3 more repeats and then 1 more bag on him, and then his warp is done, and I'll be putting a fresh warp on him. So, and at the end of the video, I'm going to show 2 pictures. I have 2 sweaters that are just needing finish work. One, I have to do the bind off, which is a tubular bind off, so I've kind of put it off. But I'll be doing the tubular bind off on it, and it'll be ready to go. And I finished a cabled sweater this past week that just needs the ends tied in and the armpits sewed in. So at the end of the video, I'll share pictures of that. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to show you the next wheel, which is my oldest guy, Absalom. He's a Kromski minstrel, and I've had him for I would say about 8 years or better now. So give me just a second and I'll show you that guy. Alright guys, this is Absalom. He has a Woolee Winder on him, which if you have not tried one, they are absolutely amazing. Instead of, as you've seen when I was on Goldie, I had to stop and change the hooks every little bit to get a nice clean bobbin. And I'm a little terrible at that, but just a second, for some reason took on too quick. But the Woolee Winder, the way it works, there's a gear in there and it pulls it back and forth and just fills the bobbin up evenly. So if you have a wheel that is compatible with a Woolee Winder, I would definitely look into getting one. The wheel itself is a Kromski Minstrel. Kromski wheels was my first spinning wheel, and I absolutely love Kromski wheels. They have that old look to them, but with modern features, so I really like that. The price points on them are not too bad. Over the years, I have seen them go up, but like everything has gone up in price, so that will be typical. But the other thing I like about the Minstrel is you can do Scotch tension, which is what Absalom is set up at right now, or you can also set it up as double drive. So it just depends on what you like to do on that. It's just a matter of opinion and what you feel comfortable with doing. He is a double treadle spinning wheel. I got him set up on Scotch tension right now. I've only set him up on double drive maybe once or twice. So, but as you can see, I don't have to stop and change the bobbin, or the hook on the bobbin. It just continuously goes and goes and fills. Makes the spinning more consistent, they say, because you don't have to stop and move the hook and then have to restart your spinning and drafting. But it does definitely fit more on the bobbin because it is cleaner and less hills and valleys. What I'm spinning, I got at Maffa up in Pennsylvania this past summer. The colorway I'll share a picture of in the video, but I'm trying to find it. It is Target. It is Target, and I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce the name of it, but it's Bauer Family Farm. I'll share the tag. She says she doesn't have an online presence, but if you send her an email that you're looking for fiber, she said that she can definitely hook you up. Her colorways, it was really hard just to pick the few that I did, because she had a lot of fantastic colors, and the wool itself is just absolutely fantastic. It's really soft. I got in the other colors that I got from her were Rumblay and Silk blend that I picked up from her. So, but yeah, this is Absalom. With the Kromski wheels, definitely with Absalom, you have to keep them oiled, whereas on the Golding wheel, you don't have to oil them. You have to treat the wood. You should treat the wood at least once a year. I usually give him a spa day in the spring, but as you spin, everybody's different. I usually do about once an hour. You should put oil on the orifice, right there where the orifice lays on the leathers. You should put a little bit back here, but not a whole lot. And then down here, there's metal bearings. You'll see them on the Kromskis. You should put oil on those. And then these wheels are really notorious for picking up a squeak. Usually it's down at the treadles. There's a bar that goes across. If it does pick up a squeak, and if it's down that direction, I would say it would be that bar. And the best way to fix that is to get some beeswax or candle wax, like paraffin, and just lube it up with that, and then put it back in, and usually quiets it down. You have to do that every probably 6 or 7 months, or it starts squeaking really bad. But yeah, like I said, this is the Kromski Minstrel. There's quite a few Kromskis. There's the Polonaise, the Symphony. They're all fantastic wheels. I've spun on most Kromskis. So, but a lot of people like the Kromskis because they have that old style to them, and the trains are really nice. But yeah, this is Absalom. All right, and next up, I want to show you Beast. He is a Dreaming Robots 6.1. He is an electric spinning wheel instead of being a treadle wheel. The e-wheels are really nice because they're reasonably priced on top of their electric wheels. So if you're looking at a spinning wheel, switching from treadle to electric, it's a great option. But also, if you're looking just to get into spinning and don't want to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on a treadle spinning wheel, Dreaming Robots has designed a awesome little electric spinning wheel at a very reasonable cost. So give me just a second, let me get him set up and I'll show you him. Alright, this is Beast. He's a little guy. They're awesome little electric spinning wheels. The things that I like about him is I have a little Coleman cooler that he fits in perfectly. That he works out of, or that he travels in perfect. It's just any 24 can or bigger cooler works awesome for him. They're not too loud, so you can spin while watching TV with your loved ones. You can, where Absalom had a Woolee Winder, this one, it does not have a Woolee Winder compatible with it, but they do have what's called an auto winder. I haven't used one, so I cannot like vouch for them or not, but they are available. I am excited. Next March, there's a new wheel coming from Dreaming Robots called the Fold, and I backed the Kickstarter for it, and it looks like I'm going to be able to get it in teal, so that's pretty exciting. But the front and back posts fold underneath, and it just makes a little flat wheel, which is pretty cool for travel or whatever. So, but that'll be coming out next March for the Kickstarters. But this is Beast. I'm spinning a colorway from Spunware Over the Rainbow. She's based out of Canada. She is another dyer that I absolutely love and adore. She does amazing colors. I've spun quite a bit of her stuff. This is a merino. But I've already spun one skein of this. I'll share a picture of it in the video. My plan is, because I have quite a bit of it, and I got like 500 and some odd yards out of that last skein. I'll probably get about the same out of the next couple skeins. So my plan is probably to do some type of plain sweater with it. But as you can see, he is really, really quiet. You can ply on it. You just have to switch it from Z to S, and you don't have to do anything else. The only problem sometimes you have is the little dial thing. It gets dirty, and you just have to run an alcohol wipe inside of it to get it to behave. It's got sliding hooks instead of hooks, and it just slides up and down. And I was going to say one other thing about Dreaming Robots. You can get 3D printed bobbins made. Or he also shares the files, and you can, if you have the capability of getting a 3D printer yourself. And I'll share the link in the description where those came from, because they're really cool. They have a whole bunch of designs. They have the TARDIS, the dragons, which of course I had to get a couple of the dragon ones. And they have a lot of products for the Dreaming Robots. They have a little box that you can buy to put it in. The other thing is you're not always tied to a wall. You can spin with a 12-volt battery, which you can get on Amazon very easily. Just a cheap 12-volt battery. It does come with a cord for that. The other thing, you can get a car adapter. I've spun in the car with him with a little lap desk with a 12-volt car adapter, and he spins perfectly fine. But the other cool thing I want to show you, and then I will let you go, is the lazy cape for this wheel. Everything is like compact, made for travel, which I absolutely love with this wheel. So this is the lazy cape. There's 3 of them, and they just lock together like so. And then, depending on the size of the bobbin, if it's a regular, or if it's their bobbin, you use the smaller one, and if it's a traditional bobbin, you use the bigger ones. So it just depends on what size bobbin you have. And then these just screw in right like that. And the cool thing is if I remember correctly, it's been a minute since I bought my Lazy Cape, but it was under 40 bucks. I do know that. So, like, every part you need for the Dreaming Robot wheels is super cheap, but not cheaply made. And they're just a good introduction wheel and a good just production wheel. I absolutely love it. It's he designed it to make it easier for people to get into spinning without spinning an arm and a leg, and he definitely knocked that out of the park. So, guys, happy weaving, happy spinning, happy creating. I hope you all have a great day. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Have a great day.